Hello YouTube, thanks for tuning in. An update from SFI Coin. Yes, SFI Coin. Remember those guys? Yes, things have been very quiet over the last few weeks because, well, there really hasn't been much to talk about. Their ICO has ended, and now we are in the hurry up and wait phase. This here is not the update, but apparently there is an app available on the Google Play Store, but from what I understand, it is not fully functional as of yet. This here is the update. SFI Coin will be listed on coinexchange.io in the first week of January, and then after the 20th of January on CCX. So if you have not created an account on coinexchange.io, I suggest you hurry up and do so and not wait till the last minute, because I have a feeling that there is going to be just a very small window of opportunity to capitalize on this. Now, a lot of you may be saying, what difference does it make if they're going to force us to lend? Well, in a previous video, I've already given my 2 cents as to why I think that makes absolutely no sense for them to do that, but I could be wrong. But we're going to find out in about a week or so. All of our questions are going to be answered. Are they going to force us to lend? Will they not force us to lend? Is there going to be a way to prevent it? This button right here has something to do with it. Lending SFI coin lock. I don't know whether that is the step to take to prevent that auto lending from happening. I don't know whether this has something to do with perhaps an auto reinvest feature. I don't know whether this is lock or that is lock. But they better hurry up and come with some clarification, because if I end up lending 1,200 coins and then after the fact finding out that all I had to do was click a button to prevent that from happening, oh, I'm going to be so pissed. But you might as well be prepared for whatever the outcome is going to end up being. So, if they don't force us to lend, or if there is a way to prevent that from happening, this is what you'll do. You're going to go to your SFI coin wallet, which is now nothing more than a ping pong game. Then you're going to go over to your Coin Exchange account, which is going to look like this. You will go to deposit SFI coin, and then you will copy that from Coin Exchange, paste it into here, and then send off your SFI coins just like you would any other coin to the exchange, and then sell it at your discretion. If they do force us to lend, however, well, there's nothing much that you have to do except sit back and watch your daily interest accrue. And the way that I suspect that that is going to unfold is that once lending opens, this window here is going to end up being 0. And as our daily interest accumulates, it will accumulate in this window here. And then you will somehow be able to convert your USD to SFI coin, similar to the Regal Coin platform. And then once you have rebuilt your SFI wallet back up to whatever your desired amount is, then at that point you can send it off to the exchange to sell at whatever the going rate is going to be at that time, or move it to a staking wallet, which I believe is going to open up in February. I've been told that this whole force lending model is very similar to that of PolyNetwork. I was not involved, nor am I currently involved with PolyNetwork, so I'm not familiar at all of how that all played out. What I do know is that the ICO for PolyNetwork started at around $1, and when it hit the exchange, I want to say it was like around $17 or so. This is the question that I have, and this is for all of you out there who are watching this that was or is involved in PolyNetwork, specifically the ICO portion of that. At what price did the lending occur? Did it occur at the final price of the ICO? Or were you able to secure a loan at the price that it was when it hit the exchange? And what happened first? Did the lending happen first, or did it go to the exchange first? Because according to their white paper, their plagiarized white paper, where is it? Here. Okay, so the lending and the trading on the exchange was supposed to both happen in the same month, this month. Now we know that the exchange piece has been pushed to January. Does that mean the lending is also going to be pushed back to January, or are we still going to see that before the month's end? Don't know. But if the lending happens before it opens up on the exchange, then I imagine that the only price that we could be lending at would be the final price of the ICO, this 90 cents, which again, I mean, is that what we all signed up for? No, it isn't. But is it the end of the world? No, it isn't. So worst case scenario, I'm looking at $1,080 loan when all I put in was like $130, I think. So, I mean, I put in 130 and I get to reap the rewards of $1,080 loan. Okay, great. It's, not the best deal in the world, but I mean, it's something. It's better than zilch, right? That would put me right around this area here. No, here. I'll be right here. I'll get that 0.15% daily bump, and my money's locked up for 180 days. So at this rate, I mean, shoot, I should be able to get my $130 back in no time. My capital release, the $1,080 capital release in 180 days. Okay, I'll take it, But when is that going to happen? Is it going to happen before the exchange, or does it happen after the exchange? Now, if it happens after the exchange, that's even better news, right? Because even if they hit their target price, which I think was like $5, okay, great. Then I'm looking at a $6,000 loan when all I put in was like $130. So either way, unless, none of it comes to fruition and, we get that, sorry, our servers have been overloaded and, that whole thing that we've seen a dozen times or so. I guess that's the other potential outcome. But again, all of our questions are going to be answered in about a week or so. Very curious, very excited to see how this all turns out. This has been by far the most controversial ICO that I've been involved in so far. But you know what? Absolutely. I said the worst case scenario was that I'll end up being forced to lend at $1,080 loan. That's actually not correct. I guess the worst case scenario is that none of this comes to fruition. Boy, that would be a bummer. But, at the end of the day, I follow the core rules of investing. I don't invest any more than I'm willing to lose. And with all of the shenanigans surrounding this platform, yeah, $130, that was all they were getting out of me. But, we hope for the worst. I'm sorry. We hope for the best, but we prepare for the worst. So, at the end of the day, their lending platform does look promising. Their affiliate program is, probably one of the best that's out there. So, if they force us to participate in the program, there's still a silver lining to look forward to. So, if you're interested in participating, the ICO has ended, but, if the lending is something that you're interested in, there is still that window of opportunity that is still available. You can register for free with the link down below. Poke around, see what you think about it. Their white paper is still something that you can review, but as far as the dashboard, the majority of this is not functional. So, like I said, we're just in the hurry up and wait phase at this point. So, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below, and I'll get at you. But other than that, thanks for watching, and God bless.